Hello, today in the lesson we will analyze with you the tasks in which you need to show a fraction on a coordinate line. Now remember that in order to construct a coordinate line, we have to do 3 steps. So to show the origin of the report, that is point 0, then show the direction and choose the unit line. By the way, the unit segment in many assignments is already given. That is, you are told that the unit segment is equal to 3 cells, or a unit segment is equal to 2 centimeters, i.e., according to these conditions, you have to designate this unit segment. But if it is not given, i.e., the condition does not specify what the unit segment is equal to, you can choose it yourself, as you like. The only thing is that the distance between these numbers you must always equal. So the unit segment, which is the number 2, I put the same distance, and the number 3, so that the unit segment is equal. So I need to show the fraction 2/3. What do I have to do? Step 1, I pay attention to the whole part. And there's no whole part written down here, so it's 0. So I have to select on the coordinate line from 0 to 1. That is, I start my movement from 0 because I have an integer part equal to 0. Next, I turn my attention to the denominator. The denominator is 3. What does that tell you? It tells me that I must divide the unit from 0 to 1 into 3 equal parts. Divided 1, 2, 3, 3 equal parts. Now I'm paying attention to the numerator. It's 2, so it's telling me how many parts I have to choose from the unit segment. 2 parts, 1, 2. And there's a point with a coordinate of 2/3. We've shown the point at the coordinate of 2/3. The next is 1/4. The first step we're taking, we pay attention to the integer part. That's 1. So I'm going to take from 1 to 2 because I have 1 whole. So I start my movement with 1 whole. Next, we look at the denominator. That's 4. So I divide this unit segment into 4 parts. Let's divide it into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's look at the numerator. It's 1. So I have to take only 1 part. I start my movement from 1 whole. 1/4. And this point is 1/4. Next assignment, I need a point with a coordinate. 2 integers and 3/6. Let's find its location. Okay, 2 whole points. So I take 2 through 3. And this segment I divide into 6 equal parts because the denominator is 6. Let's divide it into 6 equal parts. Divided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, how many pieces do we need? Just 3. I'm starting my movement from 2 whole, 3/6. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3. And this point is coordinated 2.36. Now I want to find one more point that has a coordinate of 2 1s. 1, 2 on the same coordinate line. Notice that each unit segment is divided into a different number of parts because my denominators are different. Now let's find the point with coordinate 2 integers, 1, 2. What am I paying attention to? The whole part, 2 integers. So I start my movement from that point. 2 integers. And now I must divide this segment from 2 to 3 into 2 equal parts. Just 2 equal parts. I divide 1, 2 into 2 equal parts. First I divided into 6 equal parts, and now I have to divide into just 2 equal parts. I have to divide the same segment into 2 equal parts and take only one part from it. So that gives me a point. With coordinate 2 ones, 1, 2 will be in the same place as the point. With coordinate 2 ones, 3/6. But how does it work like that? Well, the thing is, if 2.3/6, I'm going to reduce. If I divide the numerator and the denominator by 3, I get a fraction of 2 ones, 1, 2. That's the reason why I have the point with coordinate 2 whole 3/6 and the point with coordinate 2 whole 1/2 are in the same place. Therefore, one point on the coordinate line can represent differently written mixed or fractional numbers. At the next lesson, guys, you and I will write down the coordinates of the points that will be depicted on the coordinate line. That's all for today. Goodbye. See you again.